had to do deep research on it too.
Yeah, I really am trying to remember what it was, but there was. They were, but so like. A Kala.
Hello, Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki? Is it Nikki?
Nico Goddess.
Nico. Seems like my name is being stolen.
Nah,
No.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She had this name before we met you, Deco.
I've had this name for like probably 3 years now.
Hello,
my
Brad.
level. Hello, Bright. I've had Deco as a name for almost like 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, just whatever
Maybe
you do,
8,
don't call
actually.
him Deku.
Deku.
I don't really
That was
care.
a crime.
It's just not how it's spelled. So,
I'm gonna cry.
oh man.
And for one, Deco, mine is Neko, not Neco.
Oh, I know. You're Nico. Echo. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention enough in class.
Okay. No, not the Rick.
Yo, there's a funny thing, Nico. Brian told me to try this chatbot thing, and he said to type into it, random stuff, and it would randomly generate a character. And it generated this really depressing cat girl. Okay, here's what I typed in. I said, this cat girl that's meant to
Oh my
help people
God.
with.
Still on this shit. Why are you
That's-
still on this shit?
Because it was funny.
Hold on.
Wait.
I'm gonna do.
Why did you make a depressed cat girl? What did
It
you do?
made it a depressed cat girl. It was supposed to be this happy, upbeat cat girl that was supposed to basically help people, not feel so lonely in life and all that other stuff. But it was not supposed to be sexual one bit. But guess what it turned her into? This moping
Stop.
cat.
No, stop. No, you can stop there.
What does
What?
what
There
does
was
she
nothing wrong
wave
with what
text?
No, it was just a mopey cat girl. There was nothing. Huh? There was nothing bad about it.
Yeah, but I later ended
bad.
up trying to experiment with putting the character with other characters because I was testing out to see if the thing could follow the lore of my characters from my book. It did not follow the lore one bit.
I think you said something sexual, and then she just assumed that's what it was about.
No. It was supposed. I literally put in the prompt "not sexual," just so it would avoid doing that because I was afraid. Based on what Brian said, that these things have no filters. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want it thinking the wrong thing, so I'm gonna put that in there.
Yeah,
Just
it
going
does have
for-
that.
Sexual.
Man, they told me to. Stupid mother. There ain't none of those in here.
Ain't none of what in there.
One of my mom's friends he's on probation, so he has to do drug test, and idiot was smoking weed the other day. So they wanted me to piss in a condom for him, but
No.
there's none in the fucking truck.
Dude, I wouldn't do
No,
that for him.
because
I've
you
heard
can get
that.
in trouble
It's fine.
Yeah, don't.
by law. By law, you'll get in trouble.
I don't care. It's not like they're gonna know. I don't care.
They will.
Okay,
Anybody
They
will.
will.
well,
Well,
Braden, it's your funeral. That's all I got to say.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll be back.
How much you guys want to bet he's cooked?
I'm dead. I'm not talking about
I
shit,
don't-
but that shit is not. No, that shit can really end up with him getting a charge.
Yeah, I know. That's why, dude. But like,
I'm
if
sorry,
he doesn't
if
believe,
you don't want to listen, if he don't want to listen, Xander's that's on him.
yeah, that's what I'm
honestly.
saying. How much you want to bet he's cooked?
I haven't talked to Bryden before, but I think he's a pretty smart guy.
No, no, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he just thinks he's smart sometimes, and that's where it comes to an issue.
It seems I was surely mistaken by the judging of mixed reaction I've heard.
Match
Hold on.
found.
Let's go on Google.
Alright.
Because we're going to actually see what he could get in trouble for if he does that.
Yeah. Wait, should I go on Google because I got the screen share up?
Hola.
Oh, I already am.
Oh. I want to do it too. So what are you typing in? What charges?
No, I'm just gonna, no. I got it.
Alright.
I can pay Sentinel.
Dude, the dude didn't want to get charges for smoking weed. He should have just not smoked the weed. And waited until his probation was over.
Yes, a little bit. But it's not my main.
Nah, it's if they have smokes, it's. I don't know to speak very well English. Sorry.
It's considered fraud and serious consequences for both the individual in providing the sample, the person submitting it. A failed or invalid test, loss of employment or job offer, referral to a substance abuse professional, damage to professional reputation, misdemeanor or felony charges. But that's in a certain state, some states.
They've got one ugly looking crew.
And how cheating is detected. I'm reading it. Temperature checks. Okay, so how they would know if it's not if it was Bryden's or if it was the person that's doing it, they legitimately urine sample will be the body temperature. So they will check both. Analysis.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, in all, I think you just shouldn't cover for somebody who's not supposed to be doing weed and they've done weed.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Um,
Like, if the dude who's doing weed didn't
The
want to
dude
get caught
knows
for doing
he's
weed, he
on
shouldn't have done
probation.
weed.
Lord A.
Exactly. The dude knew he was on probation. He knows he shouldn't have. So why would his
Spike
fucking dumbass mother want him to do that? So her little.
I don't know. Brad has some weird family dynamics. I think his mother might be forcing him to do it.
Well, that's one way they can all get in trouble with either a misdemeanor or a
Last
felony.
player standing.
They can find it. They can find out who it is because it would be exactly the dude. It would exactly body temperature of.
Dude, I'm fine. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
are you
fine.
Dude, you know that's what every criminal thinks before he ends up in jail for getting caught?
I've already been doing it for several years.
Oh, well,
Did
then,
you-
oh my god.
Did you actually pee in the condom for the dude?
I did for several
Oh, it
years.
fell off!
And you do realize if hypothetically I could make a report and you would be in trouble for that?
I'll be fine. You don't know where I live.
Again?
I know your name.
That doesn't matter.
It's pretty easy to find someone.
Dude, don't test her. She
I've done
might
it
actually
before.
do it.
I've
I
done
want
it
to test
before.
her. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Besides, they can't
dude.
prove it anyway.
Oh my god, dude. You're an idiot.
Spike planted.
Bryden.
Biden, think smart about this. Really, don't do it, my brother.
He's already done it. Literally, if I wanted to, Deco, not saying I would, but if he keeps doing it, then I will. Because that's, you
Bryden,
can get
I'm gonna warn
serious
you.
fine.
There's no mean to be rude or
Last player
anything.
standing. Sorry,
But
guys.
right now, there's people who are dumb, and then there's people who are you. Like, come on.
Crazy.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm a helpful person, okay?
That's not, no.
No, that's not helping. That's enabling, sir.
You are doing
Enabling.
fraud.
He's not
That
doing
is
anything
fraud.
wrong.
Bryden,
Weed
it is fraud.
It is weed, dude. He's not supposed to be doing weed. If they told you a court order, no weed, sir, because you're on
I'll
probation,
teach him to respect
then
their
you know
elders.
you don't he shouldn't be doing weed.
Okay.
And if you're enabling that, then you're just letting him break the rules, and eventually he'll push them so far that it'll land him back in jail
Ooh.
because he'll break his
Oh,
probation.
here's the thing. Limito, here's the thing. If they find out who's been doing it, here's the thing. He's going to get in trouble. He's going to get either fraud, misdemeanor, or felony. So then-
They have to
Yeah,
prove
yeah.
it
But on
first,
top
and
of
they can't prove it.
Smoke's down.
oh my god, you're
Literally,
not.
I'm
Who cares if they can
for this
prove it,
right
you
now.
idiot?
The only
You're
person
not
getting in
right
trouble
for
You're
Biden.
still doing wrong.
No, Xanatos, hold on. No, let me say something. Don't. Nobody speak with him. Biden, that you are either if someone finds out, it's called fraud, and you could either be charged with a misdemeanor or a felony, which
I
could
know what
ruin
the
your.
crime is. Jesus Christ! But
Then
there's
why
no way to
do it?
trace it back.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Well, there's not.
There's
The
many
person-
ways. Yeah.
That was the one in it. They can't trace it back because my DNA's not in the system.
You don't know that. You don't
Well,
know that.
actually, yeah,
It's
they
not. I've never been charged with anything with a
Then
crime.
you
It's not
don't
in the
know.
system.
They still have your DNA, no matter what. Literally. You stop trying to have the last word, Bryden. That's not going to work out for you.
I'll be fine.
I've been in the system. I know how it works. I'm not stupid.
I think after doing
Xanatos
it
has been in the
for
system. Xanatos has been in
over-
the system, so have I. We know how it works. Listen to
I
people who
think
have
for
actually
doing it
been
for
through it.
over several years, and he's already been caught twice doing it, and nothing's happened. I'll be fine.
105.
guys, I don't think he's gonna listen. He's one of
Oh,
those people who
I'm
if he
sorry.
thinks he knows something.
No.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, well,
Not like a chill guy. You gotta.
well, guys, there's something you need to
sorry.
understand about
Enemy
Bryden
remaining.
real quick, if I can,
Wait
if
for
you
us,
guys will let me.
Rena. I can need you.
Smoke's down.
Once he gets it in his head that he thinks he knows something, that he thinks that he
I
knows
know, I
right,
know.
it's you can't convince him.
Can't use this yet.
Yes, Brayden, you know it. No one can prove you wrong. You know everything.
My ultimate is
Apparently he does.
no
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Bryden. If you go out into the actual world like that, you're gonna get knocked the fuck down by people. Trust me. I'm younger
one
than you, and I
sounding
know
like
a
a
lot
child.
more than the legal system.
Because I'm pissed on them for somebody crazy.
Who's the one sounding like a child?
Okay, so first of all, Reaper, so you know what's going on? Bryden
No.
was told by a friend, or not a friend, for his like brother or cousin or something, that you know he had done that. His family member's on probation, right? Not supposed to be doing any drugs of any kind. He smoked weed, and now he's got a drug test, and now he's wanting or had Bryden piss in a condom for him.
Yes, 3 minutes.
Which is fraud and could equal into a misdemeanor or a felony. If hypothetically,
Brandon,
if I
if you're
was
gonna
to find out where
Sorry.
he lived and I called his PD and I'm like, hey, this person did this, he's gone. He would get in trouble.
Yeah, and another thing, Bryden, if you're gonna do something incredibly stupid like that, that's gonna put your neck on the line legally, you should at least get paid for it.
Here's the thing.
How much?
Come on.
How much is worth your neck, sir?
See ya.
That's
Dear
not.
God, that's nothing.
one enemy
Oh
remaining.
my
You should.
fucking
Oh my God. You should charge hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars for that crap, dude.
Barrier created.
At that point, Bryden, just let your whoever supposed to that's doing it get in trouble.
We cannot let
Stop fucking breaking your neck for them. Be fucking smart about it.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? You could get in serious fucking trouble.
Weed is technically
You're
okay. in
probation.
certain places,
Probation.
and
But
really
it's
a bad
not
thing.
okay because he was told not to have it. That's what it's.
Yeah, he was told by the courts not to have it.
So yes,
Oh
it
my-
might be okay in some places.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Hold up, I'm doing my research.
hope that he sleeps
If
right
he's not
next
gonna
to
learn
me
his
as I
lesson,
go.
he's getting pocketed out. Bryden, I will surely find where you live. I've done it before. Don't test me. And I will get you in trouble. I've done it before.
Because, dude, people give a shit about whether or not you're gonna screw yourself over. But sometimes we want you to listen, and you're just not listening, and it's like, nothing but a consequence is gonna make you learn.
I've done it before, Bryden. I found an old friend's address
What do you-
because they wanted to fucking sleep with a 26-year-old has a 15-year-old.
Watch your eyes.
Done it before. Don't test me.
Dude, what you're doing is still
It's
wrong,
still
and if you're not gonna
illegal.
learn without a
It's
consequence,
still
then
fucking illegal. If you don't want to learn, Bryden, learn by going into the actual
Triple, baby.
Don't be a fucking dumbass about it. Listen to the people who are trying to help you. Don't think you know everything. Because that's one way you're gonna get fucking hurt. That's
yeah, and
way
for the
some
record,
shit's
Brad,
gonna happen.
for the record, Bryden, everybody I talked to in there who got arrested, who say they shouldn't have gotten arrested, always thought that they were so genius, that they were so smart, that they were so slick that there's no way they could get caught. And then one day, guess what? They got caught, and that's why they were in there with me, talking to me about it.
Hold on. No, I'm booting up the computer. Already.
Watch your eyes.
Like, I'm being for real with you, Bryden. Just because you think nothing will happen doesn't mean it won't eventually happen. And there's a thing called tempting fate. And that's not a good thing.
What are you gonna do once you get caught, Bryden? What are you gonna
I
do?
misclicked on my web.
What are you gonna do?
It's not a matter of if they'll get caught, you get caught, Bryden. It's a matter of when.
Hold on. What are you gonna do when you get caught with what you're doing? That's illegal. What are you gonna do?
Dead.
Huh?
He shut down,
He doesn't.
guys.
Probably because he's realizing. I don't know. Maybe he's still in his own little head, thinking he's right.
Who am I kidding? My knees are gonna kill after this.
I think I will play Odin so I can spray.
Yeah, I
the
was
smoke.
in there with a lot of people who, for a while there, got away with shit, and then finally something finally sticks, and then they got got. It wasn't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Literally, since he's been saying that stuff that he's did that, you do realize if you knew where he lives and his full name and the town, literally, you could call. Literally, it's that easy to find where someone lives. Deadass.
I would rather talk Bryden out of it, but I'm not exactly sure if that's
He's not gonna
possible.
do it. He's not gonna listen. He's not gonna listen. That's why I'm waiting for him to find
No,
information.
honestly, there's no point now. He already did it if I remember.
Yes, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
You should learn from it, no matter
He can
what.
still quit before he gets caught. That's the
Spike
thing.
planted.
Because now that he's said it, Deco, and I can find where he lives, I could call the PD where he lives, and I'd be like, hey, this person is doing this,
Going up.
blah, blah, blah. He's been saying online that he's been doing this and this and this, covering over for his,
Last
Whoever.
player standing.
who's on probation.
For trying this experience, we're like, I
Eh,
wouldn't
eh.
suggest doing that because that would just like
Cause a lot of drama, wouldn't it?
Just
there would be
slow
an
them and I can
unnecessary
help.
amount of drama if you did that.
Guys,
Just-
How?
can you
By
just
making sure
wait,
someone learns?
for finish on
Well,
it,
how-
It's
why-
not. It's
and then
Let
Yeah,
him
well-
learn at his own pace. Don't force him to learn. Let him learn. Let him get in trouble for it.
yeah, because if you interject yourself into there, there'll be a lot of damage between a whole bunch of different people because we all know Bryden's dumb and an idiot, but like if someone else, it takes two to tango, right?
Unless
Like who? Who would it mess over with for
He
relationships?
also might not even.
Well, I mean,
learn.
like
He might
it,
just-
yeah, exactly. He might not even
he
learn
might
either.
he might think I only got caught because she told him. She reported.
Bro.
Yeah, that
He
kind of
just
stuff.
jumps, bro.
90% of the time, what happens is someone snitches on someone else. It's like
One
oh,
enemy
got caught.
remaining.
They already got caught because they snitch.
He sucks. He sucks.
there's
He
pipe
might do
inside.
the exact opposite.
Just,
instead of
on my mark.
learn, and to make it worse.
How would it make it worse? By him
I just told you.
Last player
Yeah,
standing.
most criminals that think they can get away with stuff are narcissists, though. They think that there's nothing wrong with them, and that the only thing that's wrong is the people who snitched on them. And then they're gonna be like, I can still get away with it so long as people don't snitch on me, which means they're just gonna keep doing it, and then they're just not gonna tell anybody next time.
If they try to push, just a full smoke. Like,
You know the thing about when I was having suicidal tendencies, my people talking, who snitched on me or sent me to mental health facilities, that didn't teach me to not be suicidal. All that taught me to is to not tell people when I'm suicidal. That's just something I can say, but like it didn't teach me anything. What taught me not to be suicidal was when I realized people, cared about me. Like my mom, how deeply she cared about me. That's one of the anchors keeping me to this, this world of the living. And then I talked with Zenith not too long ago.
Gecko was looking.
And, he and I had like a decent talk and all that other stuff. But, it's the people I meet. But like, the thing you need to understand about criminals is they don't ever think they're wrong. And they just blame others for things that go wrong with them.
He's going for.
Bryden might generally think this is not something
But
bad.
we have the
It's
spike.
just helping a friend. Which it's good to help friends, just not in this way.
Yeah, being an enabler doesn't help people, especially if you're gonna hurt yourself in the
It's just,
process potentially.
So he might think he's doing something right.
30 seconds left.
I think he knows what he's doing is wrong. I just don't think he thinks there's any consequences to it. Which is the completely wrong idea to have about it.
Your hearts are pounding. I need a drop.
I just don't see why he don't listen. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't see
He
either.
really is not always right. Literally,
Yes.
I did the same shit with my dad. My dad put me right in my fucking place. Trust me. And then I started thinking, I'm not always
What
right.
do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what needs to happen to him. He needs someone to shut him down into his fucking
Get out of
place.
my way.
Yeah, but
actually listen
you're
to
not-
You don't have to be the one who does that
But
though.
I'm gonna tell you, your
I'm not
personality is
doing
not
it.
one
They're
that
breaking
wants
my
to
word.
help. You
Well-
might want to help, but it's
on
just
site.
how you're going
I
about
first
it.
check pass.
No, I don't mean. I'm
Sorry,
not
what were
trying
you
to
saying,
be a
Xanatos?
I don't know. I was about to say something and my thought
You were
just
gonna say
disappeared.
something?
Yeah, it just disappeared. Sometimes that happens. No, continue. I don't know.
Just, I'm gonna be honest. In this
Spike
situation,
down A.
you're not helping, and all you're just like being a jerk, and it might make it 100% worse.
Target down.
Yeah, and I know that, you have this feeling of like, getting back at people when they piss you off, but that's not always the answer.
That's not what I'm doing.
Last player
I
standing.
wasn't actually gonna go through with it.
Oh. Okay.
Literally, all I was gonna do was make sure I had his stuff on board just in case if he continues.
Last
Then
round.
that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, even if he did continue, why would you bring yourself into that mess?
By law, it's not okay, and people need to realize.
Well, are you the? That's the same thing. Or like, you're not the.
That's the thing,
police, and
Xanatos.
You're not his family member, or you have.
You
only
don't
have
know
an
if
online
someone's actually in a
relationship with him.
family that has people in this, like police department, etc., etc. There's people who are in that stuff, and they have to legally put the
I
report
think
in.
we-
You do realize that?
Oh, yeah. There's a thing about probationaries.
Gecko,
If I'm on
told me-
probation, I can't really be doing anything or spending time legally by paper on my probation. I cannot be associated with anyone committing a crime. So I
Exactly.
could literally get fucked over by even knowing this shit.
Exactly.
So like, he either has to stop doing it and promise to stop doing it, or I'm gonna have to cut ties with him until he does. Otherwise, I'm in legal jeopardy.
And hypothetically, if I was to go and make the report, I'm not doing anything legal. I'm doing something that's right. And people need to realize that. Doesn't matter if it fucks anything over. It's making sure
Switching
fucking they
sides.
learn. Even if they don't learn, they'll eventually learn
Let them
Well,
try
no,
from
to
the system.
Okay,
Trust
I'm
me.
gonna say it again.
I've
don't
learned that
trust
way,
you.
Xanatos. I've learned that way
What the
too.
fuck
Do we have
Going
right
through
now?
the
Dommage,
system.
Smurf.
I don't know if you have. You probably have.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
different,
so-
Nico.
There's
Not everybody
no
learns the
way
same
to-
way.
We're not even talking about it anymore.
Like,
What's
bones
going
too.
on?
I
Because
just
we're
got-
worried as fuck, dude. And like, dude.
I
This
think
is what I'm just trying to
she's
convince
at
her,
least
but the way she's gonna go about it
platinum
isn't the
one
best way.
or two.
It's all I
I
want.
think we
And you
should
do
just-
realize, Bryden, Xanatos can get in trouble for that shit if you keep doing it.
Just read the
Well, dude, then you shouldn't have said it.
Then stop doing it. Then stop doing it.
Conversation. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Yes.
brother, you need to understand the severity of what you have just done. It may
I'm
not be a
sorry,
big
Bryden.
deal to you, Bryden, but it's a big deal to ever the rest of us who've been through shit because of stuff like that. And who've been talking, sharing a cell with people who did similar things.
Listen to the people that have actually been in the system. Just because we're trying to talk it out to prove to you that we are worried doesn't mean you can be a bitch about it. I'm sorry.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps.
Does that make sense?
Nobody's being a bitch about it.
You have. Alright.
I'm not.
Alright,
Well-
okay. Alright. Whatever makes you feel better. Alright.
Well, I'm just
Bryden,
gonna go
at this point-
disconnect him for now.
I'm not gonna speak for Xanatos, but like, I would suggest. Like,
Why
Xanatos
don't we
ban
just
you
move to
until-
another VC instead?
until you stop? Because if it jeopardizes his life, well, how he lives, being in contact with you.
God. Stupid phone.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and follow that advice then.
I can tell you stop. I don't know you very much, but I believe you're trying to be a good guy.
I'm just not gonna talk about it anymore. The fact that we're still having this conversation is crazy.
Well, it's because you brought it up in the first place. You messaged with Xanatos.
Well, obviously, I know that I can't be talking about it, so I'm not talking about it anymore.
We still know you're doing it. That's
One
the
more
thing.
thing.
Hence the reason I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, but you already spoke, dude. It's already too late. The cat's out of the bag.
I would suggest then, Bryden, leave the call. Just leave and we'll stop talking about it.